Hello, welcome back to By the Cover,
Hello.
the Bookend Gaming podcast.
Yeah.
I'm Travis.
And I'm Eric. I still haven't made a theme song for this yet.
That's okay. You'll eventually make it. That'll just be the running joke of the podcast is you just never make a
Oh,
theme
okay.
song for
I'm
it.
still working on it.
I mean, we have the regular intro, so that's fine.
True. Yeah.
But it could be like we do this intro and then go roll the theme song and then
This is our podcast and this is the song. I've never sang it before, so you can't sing along.
We just wrote it right there.
Yeah.
Just do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do-do-do. Yes. Professionalism.
All right. So let's start this how we always start it.
Hi, I'm Eric.
We did that. You did that exact thing last podcast.
I'm sorry.
What have you been up to?
Not much.
No.
Almost finished Pokemon Shield.
Oh my God, already?
Yeah, I got all 8, and I'm doing the final stuff now.
Like the Elite
The
4
Elite
or whatever
5.
it is in this. Yeah.
No. And watching, I'm still in the middle of my Star Wars marathon.
How far have you gotten into it?
I've just watched the prequels so far.
Oh, God.
1, 2, 3.
Well, you've gotten through the roughest parts.
That's right.
And I told you should watch the Plinkett reviews. I'm going to send those to you.
I don't know, because I still have to watch Solo.
Oh,
Because that's actually next. And I'm watching them in that order. Not chronological. Whatever. It's next in the list.
It's chronological. I mean, it's not episode. I don't know how to
right.
Story
whatever.
chronological.
There you go.
Chronologically.
Chronologically.
There it
Solo
is.
is next, and then it's Rogue One. Then it's
New Hope.
New Hope.
So that's it. That's all you've been doing.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Nope. Star Wars and Pokemon.
That's a pretty good week. That sounds like a pretty good week to me.
It was pretty fun.
Mine's kind of similar because yesterday I bought Pokemon Sword.
Yay!
Yeah!
Now the playthrough is done, right?
Well, I don't know about that. As long as people are watching it,
Just switch to Sword, and it's just get to the same spot and just.
I'm in the same spot actually.
There you go. Just bring Sword over, and then you can do the online stuff.
More Pokemon.
You could do that. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the same game.
That's true. I just have different Pokemon. My Score Bunny's already evolved though, and they have different names.
You could trade them with yourself.
That's true.
And have your team from Shield
there
on Sword.
You go. No, I was having so much fun with it, and I've been playing my Switch more often at work. On my lunch break.
I wish I could play it at work.
Well, it's just I have these lunch breaks where I just sit there on my phone. And
Yeah.
it's just like I have this Switch and I never play it.
Yeah.
And then we played it for the channel. I was like, man, this is really fun. I haven't played a Pokemon game in a long time.
It is really fun.
Yeah, and this one I actually want to finish.
Right.
And since you have Shield, I was like, I'll get Sword, and then we might be able to finish our
can
Pokedexes.
both finish the Dexes.
Yeah, I've never finished a Pokemon game, so I've never finished a Pokedex, so that'd be cool to do.
Right, and then that way when they add National Dex stuff later, like either in an update or a later game, because you know they will.
Right.
Then we'll have half the Pokemon.
Yeah, we can just move those over. We're already halfway there. Other than that, I haven't really been doing watching really anything. I've been so busy with just in between holiday stuff.
Yeah.
End of Thanksgiving, beginning of Christmas, shopping, wrapping presents, all that garbage. So I've just been so busy. I do have John Wick 3 that I'm probably going to watch tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So if you remember to ask me about it, I might talk about it next week. But
Okay. I probably won't.
Yeah, no. I mean, I might remember. Because those movies are good. I'm not just
I've heard.
I'm not an action movie kind of person. But something like the fight choreography in that is just really good. So
yeah.
I'm excited to watch the third one. It's just sitting on my table at home. I'm just waiting to watch it. I just have to have the free time to actually do it. No, we rented it.
Oh.
My wife used to work at the library.
Yeah.
So she gets first dibs on all the movies that come there. Because I have a lot of movies.
Right.
But I just stopped buying them at that point because I was like, I watched them once and then they sit on the shelf.
Yeah.
So I was like,
whatever. Yeah, I don't buy movies either.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I've been doing, just playing Pokemon and not really watching anything.
Right.
What's next? Should we do? Oh, we should do comments because we always forget to do comments right out the gate.
That's right.
So pull those comments up because we got 3 of them. I remember 3.
Did we?
I believe so. And we did say if you comment on these videos, we have to read it. So.
Right. Obviously there's restrictions, but
I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see how dark they go.
That's true.
I mean, our fans aren't that mean, right? Right?
Oh, no. What have you done? Yeah, there's 3. Okay.
What do we got? What's the first one? Read it off. You have a piece of fuzz in your hair. It's really bothering me.
I'll just mess up my hair now.
You got it.
All right. For the next episode,
Who is this? Who says this?
Huh?
Who is this?
Oren VDK.
Okay.
It's
okay, yeah.
All right. Epstein did kill himself. And then great episode. I look forward to hearing your reaction to the results of the
thanks.
Of the game thing that we did.
Yeah, the results come out on the 12th, which we're recording this on the 8th. So the next podcast will probably read the results and figure out who got more right. Yeah. If either of us got any of them right. Because I won't be watching the Game Awards, but I'll get a list of the... Yeah, who cares? So, right out the gate, really, first comment is, we'll say whatever you want, and it's Epstein did kill himself. The meme of it is, I mean, he obviously... How do I spin this? Okay. You know the whole Epstein thing, right? Like the actual story behind it.
I mean, I know the theories and
Epstein. He's like this pedophile, and he like supplied underage girls to all these rich and powerful people.
Yeah.
And then he gets himself caught, and then goes to jail. He gets his ass beat by his cellmate, so they put him in, and it was like, we should put him on suicide watch.
Right.
Because he may have hurt himself. It might not have been his cellmate. So they put him in lockdown and have cameras pointed, and they're supposed to check on him like every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, the night he dies, I guess the cameras malfunctioned,
right.
Quote unquote, and the guards fell asleep for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So it seems pretty clear that he didn't kill himself. But I will say, to spin it, he may not have committed suicide, but he killed himself. Because he got in bed with all these people, these terrible, super powerful people,
right? And
then fucked them over. So he pretty much, I mean...
Yeah, who knows? I don't...
Like...
But it is weird that the cameras went out.
Yeah, how convenient.
But whatever.
Yeah, but the fact that it's turned into a meme and all that has kind of lessened it. Like, right. People are just like, funny, hilarious, but it's like, it's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
Like... Come on, people. Like, this is something that could have actually happened. He could have been killed, and they're just getting away with it.
Right.
Which I'm not trying to get, like, too political, but...
Right.
You freaking forced our hand on this one, dude.
Yes. That's the only thing is, like, I never want to discuss politics and religion and stuff like that.
There's no
we were like, well, this one's a meme, so...
Yeah, it's fine. So, yes, Epstein...
This one is Epstein did kill himself. Usually the meme is did not.
Right,
but
because he didn't. Yeah. So I will say Epstein did not commit suicide, but Epstein did kill himself. Because if you get in bed with a bunch of lions and then poke the lions, they're probably going to murder your ass.
Right.
All right. Next comment.
The next one is the amazing. It's hey.
From who? Hey, and then a winky face.
Smiley face.
Oh, well,
from
that's not as cool.
Hope Alvarez.
Okay. I now officially say this podcast has made it. Yeah. Because of that comment. You know why? Because I am 100% convinced, and if it is not, I apologize. But I am 100% convinced that is a Thot bot. Thot, T-H-O-T.
I don't know.
Look at the picture. Look at the profile picture.
It doesn't let me look at the profile.
She's got she doesn't have any videos. I looked.
Okay.
It's not even a she. It's a bot. But it just says, hey. Her profile picture is like mid-drift. Like a shirt being pulled up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. It's a Thot bot. Why would you target our channel? Like, we get like no views.
Right.
That's so weird.
We've made it.
But that means we went on the radar of some bot. And it's like, oh, cool. We've made it.
Yeah.
So thanks for that. And hey to yourself if you are real.
Yeah. Hi, Hope. We hope you're not a Thot Bot, I guess.
I mean, I kind of hope you are because that's hilarious to me. But
right.
at the same time, if you're not, hey, give us a better comment.
And we'll read it next time.
So nobody, if someone goes to her profile, don't click on any links or anything, all right?
Yeah.
Just to be safe.
And, okay, next. Talik Verda. Probably got that wrong.
Sorry.
If you guys want to look into Patreon, because we were talking about Patreon last time, or whatever that was.
Yeah, we're talking about setting up a Patreon, but we weren't sure if people actually would want to do that.
I might be able to give you guys some help with it. Do you have an email I can get a hold of you on? Before I can do anything, I'm going to have to pull together some numbers. Anyway, so there's no real hurry.
That worries me. Okay. I don't want to like upset you in any way, but we wouldn't do that.
Because can't just hand over a Patreon to somebody.
Right.
No.
Well, not only that, it's like at first it was like, oh cool, he wants to like give us some pointers or something like that.
Right.
But then it was like, I'm going to run some numbers, and it made me think like, it's like, hey dude, how about that? How's it going? Why don't you help us out? Oh yeah, just give me all your information and I'll totally set it up for you.
Yeah.
Let me just get access to all this
Who knows?
stuff. It's like it's
I mean,
not a fact that we don't know how to do it. It's
right.
just,
and that may not be what he meant. Who
right.
knows?
I'm not trying to accuse. I'm just saying I'm a little weary of that.
Right.
Because I'm not gonna.
We'll still have to look into it. I don't know. That'll be a 2020 project.
Right. And it's one of those things like, we'll figure out how to do it. It's not the fact that we don't know how to do it. It's just the fact of there's no point in us setting it up if no one's gonna.
Yeah.
If it doesn't amount to anything.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna be arrogant and be like, of course we need a Patreon. People will totally give us money for this thing that we already do for free.
Right. Yeah.
You know. So I mean, we're currently discussing it, but thanks for the offer.
Yeah. It's again, it's a thing we're looking into for 2020.
Yeah,
but...
just we'll keep you posted. Don't worry.
And that's it. Those are our comments from last week. Ta-da!
Well, I'll say it earlier in the video this time. But if you want to post a comment, like, comment, subscribe, that kind of thing, the whole YouTube spiel.
Yeah.
And we will, and we'll read it on the next podcast.
Yeah.
And you'll get me accusing you of being a bot or trying to steal all my money.
Right.
I'm sorry. I'm already alienating the tiny audience we have.
Right. We're accusing you of memery, thottery, and theft.
We're really terrible people. The internet has made me just a bad person. Right. Sorry.
Oh, God.
All right. News-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing I have...
I forget to look that up.
Yeah, well, I didn't do a whole lot just because I've been, like I said, I've been so busy this week. Right. The only thing I have on here is the Black Widow teaser trailer came out.
Yeah, and I didn't watch it.
You didn't?
No.
I did not care about this movie. Like, I was just like, I'll watch it, but I'm not excited for it. I saw this teaser trailer. I'm super excited for it now.
I mean, I was going to watch it. It's part of the next phase. Yeah.
Well, it's got David Harbour in it. The guy from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I love that actor, and he's playing Red Guardian, which that's like the Soviets, like the Russian Captain America.
Yeah.
And the bad guy in it is Taskmaster, which is another one of my favorite Marvel characters.
Okay.
Because he's got it's like photographic memory, except it's photographic reflexes. So he can, if he sees someone do something, he can then do it.
Okay.
Like pretty much anything.
Yeah, I don't know like all the people. I wasn't like a comic book person, but I was watching some like theory things of what they can do now that Endgame or the Infinity Saga is over.
Right.
So I was like, they might like introduce Galactus.
Maybe. Or the thing with that is if they do that, they kind of have to get Silver Surfer.
Right.
Which means they would need to do Fantastic Four.
Yeah. Which I think they are, aren't they?
Maybe they will. I don't know. I don't know if they have the full rights to that yet or not. Because that's still owned by Fox, I believe. But Disney owns Fox. I don't know. It's weird. It's like weird contract stuff.
Right. But anyways, yeah, I just like Marvel.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm excited for it now. And at first I was like, well, I mean, it's Black Widow. I kind of know how this ends with her.
Right.
But I guess this takes place after Civil War. Like that weird area between Civil War and Infinity War.
That's another thing I'm going to do is after my Star Wars marathon, I'm going to marathon the Infinity Saga movies.
Yeah.
So, and that's a lot of them. That's like 19 of them, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20, 21 movies. Yeah, if you're watching. Right. Yeah.
So, yay.
It's a good time, though.
Yeah, I'll have a great time doing it.
There's a few rough points, like Thor 2 or Iron Man 3. Those ones aren't great.
I don't know if I said this in the last one or not, or if I was talking to a guy at work about it, but I also didn't really care for one of the Captain America movies either, and I don't remember which one it was. It was just kind of okay.
There's only
maybe I think it was the second one,
the Winter Soldier one, where he fights in the elevator. That's like That's like a spy espionage
I don't know.
one.
One of them I was like, but
yeah, the first one's kind of like bland. That was like the early days of Marvel.
Probably it.
Yeah. That's all I really have for news. Like I said, I didn't look up much.
I thought of something and now I don't remember what it was.
So I have a note.
Yeah.
So when I think of one, I type it in my little notepad.
Yeah, I got a notepad thing too. I should probably use it.
Yeah. I have one thing: Black Widow teaser trailer, and then under that is Red Guardian, David Harbour, Soviet Captain America. I hit all those bullet points. I can move on.
And I don't know anything.
I mean, I hardly it's not like I did a lot of research. I was just like, okay.
Right.
I watched the teaser trailer. I'm like, oh, that'd be cool to talk about. Marvel's always popular.
Right.
This will trick people into watching our video.
Now I can throw it in the tags.
I sure
Slap
can.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. On the bum.
I just ended the sentence there. Just slap her.
Just slap her.
She likes it. I just know it.
She is on record saying that she's like a nerd and she's like she wants a nerd boyfriend and all this.
Oh, great.
But I don't know how much of that is marketing.
Right.
Like, oh, she would totally date me.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, she probably...
Once again, there's me being a skeptic asshole
right.
about everything. I'm sorry. I'm very pessimistic.
There's just so many people that are like that, though. I'm a nerd. And
oh, yeah.
They're not.
I mean, of course she has to say she's a nerd. She's Black Widow.
Right.
Like, she's not going to be like...
But she very well could be.
She's not going to be like Jake Gyllenhaal. Did you ever see that interview with him and Tom Holland after the newest Spider-Man came out? It was like,
no. Which
one is your favorite Marvel movie so far? And Tom Holland answers, I don't remember what his answer is, and they asked Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's like, the same one.
Oh,
he's like, he obviously had never seen any of them. He didn't care.
Know.
Yeah. Which is fine. It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
But you can't say that. You can't be like, I don't really like Marvel movies.
Right.
Not if you're in one.
Like in Friends. I don't watch soap operas. I have a life. Hello.
Yeah. It's just like you can't say that.
Great. The readers at Soap Opera Digest will love to hear that.
Right. All right. So this week we actually have a main topic.
Yay.
And it's the history of us.
Hooray.
That terrible show. No, it's YouTube.
Kids, let me tell you the story of how I started the channel. Yeah. I mean, you're going to take the lead on this because you definitely started the channel. So you go ahead and do that. I'm going to get a drink. Oh, God. May 27th, 2017. No, yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things that, like, I've watched AVGN and Game Grumps and mostly them, but other things too here and there. It was like, hey, I can do that.
Right.
And I was also I don't know, one of those things where you're just sitting around bored too. And
it's a tasty beverage.
I didn't have an Elgato at first, so the first game was Galactic Pinball for the Virtual Boy.
Oh my God, what a weird game to choose.
Yeah, I even say that. Like, chose the weirdest game to start with.
Yeah.
But I do actually own it. But of course, I had to play that on an emulator.
Yeah.
But like I think the first 5 videos, I don't know, I could look it up, but I think the first 5 videos are all on that emulator with like screen capture.
Right.
But they're all games that I own.
And you just talking into like a laptop microphone?
Yeah. In fact, they may have even just been the computer. Like really crap. I mean, we had horrible audio quality.
Yeah.
To start off the channel. And I did a face cam with Galactic Pinball too, which I never did with anything else.
It seemed like when you first started, you were like more leaning towards the AVGN route.
Yeah, I was trying to do little skits and stuff, talk about the game, like show me putting it into the console and stuff like that.
And then when like I don't know what was it, you did those 5 videos, and then you messaged me about doing it because you had sent me the videos, and you're like, yeah, I've got this channel now. I'm like, oh, that's really cool.
And it was Laserbehm Gaming at first because that's my gamer tag. So that's like why, I don't know, the first probably 6 series.
Yeah, it's still Laserbehm Gaming. We had that super long intro on the first episode of everything. And everyone's like, you need to shorten that intro. People can't... I love that intro. It's so cool.
I know. I go back and watch those sometimes. I'm like, it's a really cool intro because I would change out our clips every time we played a new game. Well, not every time, but I would update it with new games that we played all the time. So I thought that was cool. But it was a 20-second intro.
Yeah, and I get it. If a person's just coming in, if that's their first video and it's 20 seconds before they get to any like actual content,
I'd probably click off too.
Right, you'd be like, all right, this is too much. But you messaged me about it, and I was like, oh, these are really cool. And you're like, well, we could do you want to do one or something like that? I was like, yeah, okay. So I came over soon after that.
Yeah.
And we played Snow Bros, I think was the first thing we played.
Did we actually record that?
No, because it messed up.
Or did we just play it?
We played it on an emulator.
But we meant to record it.
And like the recording didn't go through.
Yeah.
So like the first thing we tried to record, we already had an issue.
Yeah.
So then,
and we've mentioned Snow Bros a few times.
Yeah,
like,
someday we will go back and
lost
actually,
episode or whatever.
We've had plenty of lost episodes.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I was just at a bad place in life too, and I needed something fun to do.
Right.
And obviously, playing video games is fun.
And so we were both at that point in our lives. Like, we both had kids. All these things going on in our lives.
Yeah, and we hadn't even like really talked too much before I messaged you about that either. Like, we kind of stopped talking.
We were hanging out quite a bit, like coming over and like playing board games and stuff for a while.
Yeah.
And then that kind of tapered off.
And we just kind of got busy.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's play video games together. Okay.
Yeah, and now it's been like consistently coming over. Like, of course, there's been times where one of us can't do a weekend or a couple weeks.
Right.
But it's like consistently, I'm over here now playing games every Saturday, hanging out.
Pretty much every week, yeah. But yeah, I did those. It was either 5 or 6. I don't remember. Single episodes. They're all single episodes. I didn't do a series. Just recording myself and playing them, like trying for high scores, and the audio's bad and all that stuff. Gosh, I got the hiccups now. That's not good.
You're not used to being the one doing all the talking.
Oh, God. Then the first series we did together was Luigi's Mansion.
Yep.
And the audio on that is god-awful, too.
Well, you were using the mic that's the internal mic for your laptop.
Yes.
And I was using the singing microphone for Rock Band 2.
Yes.
A USB
yours
singing
was actually
microphone.
okay sounding, though.
Yeah, because it was an actual microphone.
But mine was awful. I think, like, a few episodes later, I started using a headset, like an Xbox headset.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of things that messed up when we
it was real janky.
Started. Like, I would forget, like, it would not pick up from that. It would still go through the computer audio, so then it would sound...
Yeah, it would be garbled.
Or we would forget to record.
We would lose audio.
It would just mess up. It seemed like the videos messed up more.
The power would go out while recording stuff. Yeah, it was bad.
Sonic the Hedgehog was one that I had this whole thing planned that I was going to have, like, quiz you about Sonic.
Yeah.
and it just got scrapped because we did it, and then we lost the video or the audio or something went wrong.
The power went out.
And then the second time we did it, the power went out.
Yeah.
So it was like, well, now you know all the answers to these, so screw it, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, so it actually took 3 times to...
Luckily, you beat that game in one sitting.
Yeah. But yeah, we just had all sorts of problems. Resident Evil, I lost about 12 episodes of audio.
Just your audio, though.
Just my audio. And what I did, I would never do it again now. We would just say screw it, probably.
Right.
But I sat there with a pair of headphones on and listened to myself through your audio and re-recorded myself. Just as close as I could.
Like trying to keep the same reactions.
So sometimes, like if you watch through it, I wouldn't suggest it. But
yeah, those old videos
Luigi's
are
Mansion
really
and
rough.
Resident Evil, but I mean, whatever. There's still funny moments.
Yeah.
Like my reactions are a little flat.
Right.
Here and there.
Like something scary happens, you're like, oh.
Oh no. But yeah, I don't know. There's just so many things that went wrong.
I think the turning point there was, I don't remember what we were playing at the time. I don't even remember. It was either the Bayonetta era or the Dark Souls 2 era, where eventually I went, all right, if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. And I bought us snowball mics.
Yeah, right.
And we still have them today. They're still the same mics that I bought
they're
3
great.
years ago.
And that's what everybody mentions too. Like if they're like, what's a good cheap microphone? It's these.
Yeah.
There's like 2 tiers of them.
These snowball blue microphones.
They're
amazing.
Awesome. And they've lasted all this time.
Right. Like we hardly ever have issues with our audio now.
No.
The only time we ever have issues now is if like something happens with the recording and it's like a wire slips because the Elgato's kind of iffy.
And some of those old systems, like I don't have the actual cord for a Genesis, and
so
64 always needs the splitter. So sometimes
we have to run an NES through a VCR to get it to work.
Yeah,
like it's just weird little things you have to do.
Right. But I mean, whatever. It's
but yeah,
I like to play the actual games. So, I was gonna say something about way back then. I can't freaking remember what I was gonna say now.
I don't know. I'm sorry, I interrupted your thought process now.
Oh yeah, just other episodes we've lost. I was trying to think of that too.
Oh yeah.
1943 for NES.
Yep, we did that. That was the first year that we tried to do Segmas, and we had to cancel it because we couldn't get enough of them recorded in time.
Right. I was gonna say that one was lost because we only recorded about 5. We were going to do Segmas the first year. We only recorded about 5 of them, I think.
Right.
Most of them we didn't mention that it was part of an event, or we only did once at the beginning, and you just cut it out.
Yeah.
But that episode, we talked about it like a lot in the whole episode.
Well, because we do that thing for Segmas where we give each other a game.
Right.
And I think that was the one you had given me.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, this is your Segmas gift.
Yeah, so there would have been way too many awkward pauses or cuts, so we just cut the whole episode. NES Open, also NES, the golf game we played.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember why we lost that one.
Yeah. God, I didn't remember that we had played that, but you say that, I do remember it now. I mean, you could probably bring up a list of everything we've played, and half of them would be like, "Oh yeah, we did play that."
Well, I could. I keep it saved so I can be like, "This is our 100th seg or whatever." If we get there. There was something else we
Final
lost.
Fantasy VII.
Yeah,
we tried to record after Dead Space. Yeah, after we finished Dead Space, because in Dead Space I mentioned, "Oh, I really want to play Final Fantasy VII."
Yeah, that would have been awesome to play.
Yeah, which maybe someday we'll go back and do it.
Yeah,
but we recorded. Yeah,
we could do it on the the PlayStation
right,
Classic.
As long as it actually works. Well, I guess it does because we did Twisted Metal on that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we were playing it on regular PlayStation. It was PlayStation 2, but it was like the actual disc.
Yep.
And we did like 5 or 6 episodes of it in one sitting. And I went to go edit it.
I think it was 5.
Yeah. I went to edit it, and I don't know if it's something with the PlayStation or something like that, but every time the screen would go black, it would skip.
Yeah.
So it was impossible to sync unless I resynced it every single time there was a screen transition.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am not going to do this for the 200 episodes that this game is going to be.
Right. And that exact same thing happened with Mario Party on 64,
Oh, yeah,
and that's
right.
why we stopped playing it. Because I did edit it. I'm like, God,
That's a pain in the ass.
I'm having to crop this damn video. Like, every time it did, like, the circle in. Because we played the Peach Cake one. So every time you landed on, like, a piranha plant or did that game where you pick a seed.
Oh, yeah. So, like,
It
in
does
kind
a
of weird
circle
transition.
in and circle out. And for some reason, Elgato hated that. And it skipped and froze and did stupid crap every single time. Came unsynced.
Yeah.
So I was cutting every single episode, like, seriously, like 30, 40 times, and that which would then slow down the video editor.
Right.
So it was just like, okay, we're done playing Mario Party, I guess. So
yeah,
it did that
it
exact
just
same
becomes
thing
not
with
worth
that.
it at that point.
But it seems like we have everything figured out now, where we got a splitter.
Right. And there are still times
Ways around
where things go wrong.
Yeah.
But we tend to find a way around it. We haven't lost an episode in quite a while.
No.
And I don't think there's ever been a time where we've had, like, something finished and just gone, and like no problems with it, and just gone, no, let's not upload that.
No, there's never been. I mean, even if it was crappy, we would probably upload it. It might suck. We might hate to do it.
It's still something.
But, yeah. It's still a video, like Dr. Chaos. We always mention that.
Yeah.
We both were like, this episode sucks, but I mean, it's still a seg we've done, so we gotta put it on there. And somebody may be like, what's that game that I played on NES? No, Doctor something.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, someone actually played this garbage.
Yeah. But yeah, like way back when we started, there'd be entire nights that
we would
be
just lose like whole nights.
Like it didn't record, or we forgot to hit record or something. I don't know. And completely disheartening.
I think the biggest...
We just but we never really wanted to quit though. But it was disheartening to be like, well, I guess we don't have a video this week.
Yeah.
Because this was before we had a schedule, and
yeah,
it would be like every 3 days or something.
I just remembered a big one.
Yeah.
It was DDLC.
We
recorded, because when DDLC came out, that was like a huge turning point for our channel, because it was like, visual novels are huge. They're so easy to do. We do these funny voices. They're funny. DDLC is like got jump scares in it.
Right.
So and we recorded about an hour. We usually record about an hour of playing before we switch to something else.
Mm-hmm.
So we do an hour, about 4 episodes. And then it's like, let's play more. Let's go again. And normally we would stop and then start again.
Yeah.
Stop the recording and start again. Well, this time we went, well, let's just keep going. For 3 hours,
That's
we
right.
did that.
We did it really, yep.
We did 3 hours of DDLC, which is about 12 episodes.
Mm-hmm. And almost the whole game.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a big chunk.
Yeah. I don't think we got to the second act stuff yet.
Maybe
I think
not.
it was Act 1,
we
basically.
hadn't reset yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we lost that entire thing. It froze at some point. And we didn't see it because we were on a different screen. Like, we didn't have...
I think it just stopped because it was like the recording's too big or some crap like that.
Like, we ran out of room or something like that.
Yeah.
So you had to go back through and, like, play it, like, re-record it and play the game in time with us talking.
Yeah.
So it was another one where you had to sit there and methodically...
Yeah.
And that was a lot of episodes.
And it was because... And we haven't done it since. Full screen.
Yep.
The first like 4 episodes we did full screen, and they were perfectly fine. And then something about the full screen like freaked it out. It just had like a black screen. So we're like, okay, well, we're never doing that again, I guess. So
yeah, we won't play Katawa in full screen because we're worried we're gonna lose out a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so it's this little tiny screen.
But I mean, we zoom in on it and it looks fine.
But yeah, but that's like a perfect transition because we can talk about like what we think was our launch into where we think we were better.
Yeah.
And that's like about that era.
I think it is really, it's DDLC.
Yeah.
Like, I really think because that's where that's where a lot of our fans came from. Like, a lot of you guys. Like, yeah, we've got a lot of Katawa fans.
Yeah.
But the Katawa thing came from us playing DDLC.
Right.
Because we finished that, and then we're like,
play another one.
Yeah, you're part of the subreddit at the time, and we're like, well, we got to do another one because that's amazing. Like, people love that. We had a great time doing it, and I was like, you know what? I played one called Katawa Shoujo,
right?
Like a few years back, and I was like, that would be a pretty good one. I'm pretty sure it'd be. And we actually didn't start it. We started Wings.
If
Heart
my
Wings.
heart had
Yeah,
wings.
and we did like 3 or 4 episodes of that. But it, like the translation was terrible and stuff like that. I was like, I'll have to find a mod to fix it and this and that. And in that time, I was like,
and they never did.
Yeah. Well, in that time, I was like, well, let's just do Katawa because I know that's a good one.
Right.
And we started doing that, and it blew up.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, Katawa is like the big one for us right now.
Yeah. Thank you to all our Katawa fans.
Yeah. Please stay around when Katawa ends.
Yeah. 2.5 years later, we're still playing Katawa.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
yeah, no, I think DDLC as well, and Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, it's where we found our footing, and like we started to like actually, because you go back and watch like Resident Evil, even like Dead Space, which was like right before that. It's like we talk, but we're not constant, you know?
And even back then, it was like we're having fun, but we didn't really think that we were funny.
Yeah,
we didn't really have a lot of confidence.
Well, we talk about it all the time on our best ofs. Like we'll go back and watch some of our old best ofs because it's been so long. We were like, oh, we forgot that this had happened. Yeah, as sad as it is, we're like, oh, I forgot I had said that. But you look at them and it's like you remember making them and you go, yeah, it was like you'd find the 2 parts in a video where we laughed at something. Now it's like I can't pick things because we're constantly saying stuff.
It's hard to do best ofs now because back then it was like, hey, we laughed a couple times during this episode.
Well, that part's obviously funny. Let's put that in.
But that was I don't want to say it was the only funny part, but it was really kind of the only funny part of the video.
Yeah, it was like the actual like standout part.
Yeah.
Now there's not a lot of standout parts because it's just we know what we're doing.
And
now.
I could be dying laughing watching one of our like current episodes, but then I'm like, well, I'd have to like have this and this and this to put this in the best of. It's a running joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Or so I don't know. It's a lot harder to do best ofs now because we're more confident, I guess.
Yeah.
We joke more. We talk more.
And by all means, I don't think we're amazing
or
anything, but
but at least now, I don't know. We have confidence. We think we're funny sometimes.
Yeah, we've gotten better at like riffing off of each other and things like that.
Right.
Which is weird to say because we've been friends for over a decade.
Yeah.
Well over a decade.
Right. But I mean, we don't talk like this, like we do when we play video games, though.
Yeah, that's
where
true.
We're constantly just like
we'll joke and stuff like that, but
off each other.
Yeah, there's no like, because if we just recorded ourselves just playing casually, there'd be a lot of silences.
Yeah,
like we'd just be like, oh, this sucks. That's dumb. Like, yeah.
Or even like,
there's no incentive to talk.
Yeah.
Where in this, it's like we're not forcing it. We're not playing up because we're not those people.
No, we're not. I was going to mention that too.
We're not the, hey, whoa, it's so crazy. That's not our style.
Yeah. I was going to mention the, like, Mario Lost Levels. Like, I watched some of those, and I don't know. I don't really like it. Like, that may be funny for some people, like the repeatedly dying is funny.
Yeah.
But like
getting irritated was funny to me.
Right. I feel like I overreacted to some things when I went back and watched it. I'm like, it's kind of
just because
cringy,
you needed
I guess.
To fill the space.
Right. Which I still don't like doing anything alone. It's
a lot harder.
Stupid.
I mean, I only did it for 2 episodes of Mega Man.
Yeah.
And after that, I was like, man, this sucks.
Right. No, I didn't like it at all. But like I felt, I don't really care to watch those because it is funny to watch me die over and over again, but I also felt like I was overplaying it. And I probably also did it with Smart Ball. But I don't know. That was also like a really early on one, so I also don't feel like I was funny either. I don't know.
I mean, there's just been times where we can't record. We have, lives.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It's like, I want to be able to do this more often.
Right.
Because we can't live stream. We can't.
Yeah, I would love to live stream.
Yeah, we just don't have the time. This is like pretty much the only time every week we have to play. And even that, like, sometimes is a fight.
Right, because we have to usually do it while my daughter is sleeping, and there's always the possibility that she wakes up for something.
Right.
Which happened not too long ago, and we had to cut something short.
We had to stop in the middle of a Segmas video.
Yeah.
We didn't do a podcast that night. We only did like 4 videos that night.
Right. Which we had enough to make it through the week, but I mean, it sucks when that stuff happens.
Yeah. It like kills all your steam. Because even if something happens and we have to stop for even just like 30 minutes, it completely steamrolls the entire night because it's hard to get back into that mindset.
Right.
Because at the end of the night, I'm just like drained.
Yeah, you shut down.
Yeah. And like I said, it's not like we're playing this up. We're not like, oh, we're so crazy, because if we were, we're really bad at it.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I can't.
No, I can't.
I'll never be that way, I don't think.
No, I'm not going to play. I mean, you put a microphone or a camera in someone's face, they're going to act a little different than they do in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not, making meme faces and
right,
screaming at everything.
Throwing our overreaction images as the thumbnail.
Right.
I don't even
remember what the point I was trying to make now.
I don't know. I was going to go off on a tangent, just like we're talking about the videos that like changed our confidence in the channel, DDLC and Donkey Kong and stuff like that. But it also like it changed just like the confidence in real life. Like, I feel like I'm a different person from
you're
2.5 years ago.
You're more inclined to be chatty and things like that.
Yeah, I really am. Like, I talk to people at work. Like, before, it literally took me like a year to open up to people at work.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, this kid's finally talking.
Right.
Now I feel like I talk all the time. I kind of joke the same.
I feel like I get that because, like, I feel like I've always been kind of funny.
Right.
Not to be, like, arrogant. But I've said before, like, I've heard other people's conversation while walking around, like, a group of people laughing and stuff, and, like, you hear what they're saying, you're like, is that really funny? That's a weird sense of humor.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like I'm quicker now.
Right.
It's like, I was just at the bank, and I was there with my son, and, like, I gave him a withdrawal form, and they put it in the little reader thing, and it makes that noise. My son goes, what's that noise? And I'm like, that's the noise of my bank account getting smaller. And both the tellers cracked up, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like it's made me more just upbeat and
yeah.
I don't know. Like, because I mean, if you can go back and watch Luigi's Mansion or Resident Evil and just hear 20 seconds of silence.
The blandness,
and I mean, that's how I interacted in real life, and I'm still pretty, I'm still reserved, of course.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Just, I don't know. It's a lot easier to talk to people and not just be a hermit.
And it's a weird thing, too, because it's like, we live in, like, I wouldn't say it's a small town by any means, but it's one of those things where it's like, it'd be weird if the people I worked with watched our videos.
Right.
Like, because I'm not this person at work.
Right. That's true.
So, like, if someone was like, hey, I'm going to watch your stuff, and then they started watching all the stuff, I'd feel weird. Like, I'm like...
Yeah, like it's a different side of you that's exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm calling my dick a vanilla dome and stuff like that. It's like, who is this guy?
Like, my brother watches these. Or,
yeah.
It's like, oh, God.
My parents have seen a few and have mentioned
I'm
you
sure
talking about getting a sex change.
I'm sure my mom has watched some.
Yeah.
It's probably like, oh, God.
But that's just weird to think about.
Yeah, no, that's true. I just feel like it's actually made me more of a better person in real life.
Yeah, it's just more outgoing.
Right, exactly.
If even just slightly.
Just confident, and I don't know. From when I started.
Go to a bar and, hey, baby, I've got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's not a good opener. I'm going to give you...
We're talking about getting a Patreon and everything.
Yeah. We get like 12 views a video.
But our anime weeb shit, that's where the real stuff's
at. The stuff where we get all thirsty over drawn women.
Yeah.
That's everybody wants to watch that stuff.
Right.
Not to brag or anything.
I still wouldn't have confidence to do such a thing. But.
Right. It's one of those things like, I'm proud of the stuff we do, but at the same time, I'm not going to go around like, hey, check out my YouTube channel. Yeah. It's,
well,
I'm
we're not that, no.
No. Like, if anyone ever, like, if YouTube gets brought up or I say something about it, I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to hide the fact that I have it.
I've mentioned to people that, like, I found out that we have a game store here in the town we live in. I almost said it. Not that it really matters, but...
No, I think I've mentioned it in a video before, actually.
No, there's an old retro game store, which I didn't even know, because it's like this little hole in the wall place.
Yeah, it's like a little trading card shop.
Yeah. But I was like, oh, hey, we have a channel, and... They were like, oh, cool, you can mention it on our page or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, I mention it to people, but...
But it's like a small niche thing.
Yeah. not going to go out and hand people business cards.
And that's the thing. Like, we've grown over time, but we don't play the YouTube game, which is really our downfall.
It is.
Because we don't do sub for sub. We're not every single vehicle. Every single episode of something, we're not shoving it down your throats to like, comment, subscribe, smash that bell icon, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Like, we say it every so often, but it's always like, we always kind of add the little tag of like, oh, we got to do the YouTube thing.
And
because I hate doing it.
Me too. Like doing the little just hooks into everything. And
we don't make clickbaity titles. We don't do clickbaity thumbnails.
Right. We have a Let's Play channel, which most people say to not do.
Yeah, it's so convoluted, but we do it because it's fun.
Right.
Because it's something we want to be doing anyway.
Yeah.
Like you had said, we weren't hanging out very much. Now we're hanging out every week. I look
Something
forward to this.
Exactly. Look forward to every week.
Yeah. I get mad when I can't make it.
Right. But yeah, like that NFL one that I made.
Yeah.
I even like kind of hated doing that, like the thumbnail
just
for that.
Just because it's got the goofy face.
Like it's got a goofy face. It's got the big bold letters or numbers. You know.
But the thing is, that's got quite a few views.
I know it does.
Too,
I hate myself.
It. I hate it so much. Like, you have to play that game.
I even did the like, comment, subscribe just because it was a different kind of video. I'm like, I'll go ahead and because I was trying for that with that one was like a wider audience.
Yeah.
Like normal people aren't going to watch this, but I just felt so dumb and fake doing it though.
Right, you feel dirty.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's really our downfall because the only thing keeping us from being monetized is subscribers.
Yeah.
Like, we have the watch time from you guys watching Katawa so much, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Which you have a bunch of stats there, but
I have a few numbers. Like, I'm not going to bore people with numbers, but
go ahead.
Just some cool ones here.
It's amazing to me.
Yeah. Let's see. What did I write down? So as of recording right now, we have 59,000 views.
That's all time.
That's all time.
Yeah.
And 7,000 watch hours. 2018 was only 14.5 thousand views, 1.6 thousand watch time. 2019 was 41.6 thousand of those views. So that's almost 80% of our views was this year.
Just this year.
And we still have a month left technically.
Right.
Half a month. And 5.1 thousand of the 7,000. And even crazier than that is, like, I was looking at our stats. I always look at random stats and like text Travis about it because they'll be like, "Hey, this video randomly got 100 views yesterday."
Yeah, I won't even catch it. I'll be like, "Oh, are you serious?"
Right. Like, I just click on our analytics because I like stats, but it's just cool to see. But yeah, those first numbers I mentioned, the 59,000 views and 7,000 watch hours. I looked at our stats from the last 90 days, our last 3 months. 24% of all of that came in the last 3 months.
That is ridiculous.
Which is crazy to me.
3 months out of the last 3 years.
Yeah, we started. It was May, so June, July, August, October, December. 20. I can't do math.
It's
24 plus 7. 31 months. Okay, so 31 months. The last 3 have been a quarter of everything.
Yeah, that's
ridiculous.
Awesome.
And that's amazing growth because I always look at that. Because for the monetization, you need 1,000 subs and 40,000 watch hours. Or 4,000 watch hours.
4,000 watch hours, 40,000. Yeah.
Which we have 5,000 of, like I said, for this year. So we have the watch time, but the subs are what is not growing as much.
See, that's what blows my mind, too, because I don't think there are people clicking on our stuff, watching it, and not subbing.
Right.
That might be some of it. I think a lot of it is, which you guys can correct me if I'm wrong here, are you guys rewatching Katawa like so much that you're just skyrocketing our watch time?
Who knows?
Because if you are, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like that you like our Katawa stuff that much.
That's another thing I wanted to look up. Because I was like, well, Katawa was probably 90% of our channel.
Right.
But I looked it up one time, and it really wasn't. It was like 20%, which I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Well, our top videos, there's a couple Dark Souls 2s in there. There's a Sonic trailer you made.
Yeah, there's a Zelda one.
Yeah.
That NFL one I made is up there now. there's a random episode of Mario where we mentioned the Mandela effect, and that's usually in our top video from the last 48 hours. So people are searching for Mandela effects, I guess. But yeah, it wasn't as much as we thought, because we were like, oh god, once we stop Katawa, our channel's just gonna die.
Right. Which we'll still do visual novels and stuff, but it's a real concern that it's like all the Katawa people.
Right. No, I think we found a niche. I think a lot of these people like...
Yeah, I would hope they're not watching it because, I mean, obviously they started watching it because they like Katawa, but hopefully they stick around because they like us.
Right.
Please like me. I need validation in my life.
Right. We try to be funny.
I'll dance like a monkey for you.
What was that one video? If you get 500 views on it?
Don't. Don't let them find it. Oh, God.
But, yeah, it's just, thank you all the Katawa people, because you've really helped our channel grow.
Yeah.
And given us confidence that we're funny, and just, we always like to interact with people, too, and that's obviously the videos that get the most comments.
And I'm sure there are people that don't watch the Katawa stuff that watch our other stuff.
Right.
But really, the Katawa fans, like, we're playing favorites here, but there's a reason for it. You guys actually, like, interact with us, and you're, like, commenting on stuff. You're talking about your favorite stuff that we do, and it's just, like, we still read every comment we get, because we don't get that many comments.
Oh, yeah. We still have the push notifications on our phones.
Oh, yeah. Like,
and then we text each other about them.
Yeah, if someone comments, we're like, oh, did you see?
Yeah.
We're still so giddy about it.
Oh, yeah.
So just know that you guys are making us happy, which is it's amazing.
Yeah. The first episode of Katawa is always in... There's like a stat that shows your top videos from the last 2 days, 48 hours. Katawa episode 1 is always in that top 3.
So it's like either people are rewatching it or people are finding us.
Right.
It's just a matter of if the people are finding us, we need to find a way to get them to subscribe and watch more.
Yeah, right. That was the number that did not grow very much. Because even though basically 2019 was basically 4 times the numbers of 2018, the subs were 151 from 2018 and 158 from 2019. Yeah. So it's the exact same on that one.
Consistent.
So that's the part that we need to learn how to...
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I think it's because we don't play the YouTube game. We're not constantly ramming it down people's throats to subscribe to us.
Right.
And we're not going to like other websites and going, hey, please subscribe. Please, we'll subscribe to you if you subscribe to us.
Yeah, there's a Facebook group that I'm a part of, but I don't act like that. It's like a community of small YouTubers that we just help each other or talk about. I don't like spam crap. There are link droppers, but you're not supposed to do that. Here's how many of our top 10 videos all time do you think are Katawa?
Top 10 videos of all time.
Yeah.
I would say 3 of them.
5 of them.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, I don't consider that bad.
No. I mean, I was shooting low just because I was like, you wouldn't ask it if it was like 8.
The top video on our channel is episode 1, of course.
Obviously.
Almost 1,700 views, which is 3% of our whole channel.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
It's so weird because we talk about this stuff on YouTube, and it's like we watch other videos that are like, I mean, it's just a compilation video, and it's like 500,000 views.
You're right.
But that right there, that blows my mind.
Yeah, it really does.
That many people have watched us bullshit for 15 minutes that many times.
Yeah. Watch time in hours, 78.7, which is...
For just one video.
That one video...
One 15-minute video.
Is 1% of our whole channel.
Yeah.
For watch time.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. But yeah, no, that is... I mean, even our number of subs, like... Obviously, we're small YouTubers. But it's like, if you fill a room with 370 people, that's a lot of people.
And you put us at a table in front of them, we'd have panic attacks.
Right.
We wouldn't know what to do with ourselves.
Exactly. It's cool that many people, I mean, some of them are probably dead accounts by now, but, whatever, that they still hit the subscribe button.
And that's why I don't do the sub for. We don't do sub for subs. Is because it's like that's not a real subscriber. They're not going to watch any of our stuff.
I mean, it's against YouTube's thing, anyways. If they checked our monetization and saw that 500 were dead accounts, they'd delete our account.
Right. Like we want to interact with you guys. We don't want you to just be like, oh, I'm just going to watch and like. I love when we get comments. That's why I love comments on this, because like, oh, we can talk with you,
right?
And
we can read
answer you, and you can talk to us through.
It's something that we find fun to do, and also it's a good thing. Like people mention all the time on the growing YouTube channels that you need to interact with people. Since we can't really do live streams very often,
this is the closest we can come to this.
We'll mention. I mean, you draw us something, we'll show it on screen. You mentioned a comment. Whatever. Yeah. we'll talk about it.
And it's just a way for you guys to know us a little better.
Yeah, we'll talk about our lives.
Yeah, because we don't really go into that in the videos. Like, sometimes we'll do little snippets of it, like, oh, I faked an orgasm once.
Right. Spoilers.
Sorry.
Playing Mario World, talking about faking orgasms.
Yeah, look out for that in the Mario World playthrough.
After episode 1 of Katawa is the Sonic fan trailer I made, which is funny.
Yeah, it's just Sonic fans.
Right, and then episode 1 of the Hanako route, and then Dark Souls 2, episode 1, which is titled Remy LaCroix.
That's a bunch of perverts.
And then Dark Souls 2, episode 13, Aromatic Ooze.
My theory with that is maybe, because I know that episode, and I found a secret wall, and there was an item called Aromatic Ooze like behind that secret wall. It must be like an item that a lot of people miss, right, or like they really want it, and they're like, where do I find this? And that one, it shows them right away where it is.
Yeah. I mean, hey, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, you can check what people search to find videos and stuff, and they search for Aromatic Ooze.
Right. People searching for Remy LaCroix.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of Katawa.
Yeah.
But like my iDarb music thing is up there, almost 400 views. Episode 13 of Super Mario Bros. 3, we talk about the Mandela effect. That's way up there.
That's why. And that's the thing, we're getting those searches and people are clicking on it, but then they're not subbing. They're not watching the whole thing.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
So it's getting the views, but that's our biggest drop is the sub count.
Right. And that's the area. I'm trying to learn how to like grow that, but there's not really like a definitive answer other than spamming and being like, sub to my channel, durr.
And at the same time, we always say, and I will continue to say,
sub to my channel, durr.
Yes. We will keep doing this. We could never make a penny from this, and we'll keep doing it.
Yeah, no.
Because we enjoy it.
360 people want to watch us play video games. That is insane to me.
Yeah. That's just, I could never imagine being entertaining to more than 2 people.
No. Right. Exactly. No, we're not doing it just for that. We're aiming for that.
That would be nice.
We're always going to aim for that growth and monetization. But
we have no delusions of grandeur about, we're going to become YouTube stars. We're going to make all this money.
We're going to meet the Game Grumps.
No. It's never going to happen. 100% it's never going to happen.
No.
We're never going to be popular enough to be like YouTubers.
Without your help, like, subscribe, and share.
No. No, it's just we'd be doing it anyway, and it'd be cool to. It would just be a cool thing to be like, hey, we made it, like we got it,
right?
Because they changed the monetization rules right before we got to the old.
Yeah, well, the old one was only 100 subs.
Yeah,
so I get why they changed that because there were so many people. I mean, that's easy to get. You could do that yourself on a Saturday, make 100 fake accounts, and I did it.
Right. But yeah, so it sucks that we can't get to it, but it's not the end of the world.
Yeah,
we'll keep doing this.
It's exactly. We'll do it no matter what, but we're also gonna try to get there.
Yeah, I just like having the little milestones, like the milestones of the fan art music, like the covers or the outros.
We've had 2 people make the fan outros, which I'm sure you've heard.
Yeah.
Because I throw them on random videos. One person did 2 of them. Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing to me.
It's a song I wrote in 2005. I just grabbed it, threw it at the end because I needed an outro song, like a little 10-second snippet of it.
Yeah.
Because like this kind of fits the little, I don't know, end of fighting game.
Right.
And people have covered it, and that's crazy.
Well, yeah, it's one thing. It's already humbling enough that people want to take 15 minutes out of their day to watch us talk about bullshit. But it's even more crazy that someone went, I'm going to take time to make this thing because I'm fans of these guys.
Right. Yeah, I love that.
Like that.
With that, it's all surreal too.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, like
we're talking like we're like super popular. But
no, it's surreal that people even like watching us.
Right. What a weird thing to like.
We're shy boys. We're
yeah,
not used to this.
Yeah, it's such a weird concept that someone would go, these two guys are hilarious, or slightly funny, or entertaining enough to take 15 minutes out of my day. I'm gonna subscribe to them and I'm gonna watch and comment and
right. And some people have said we're like one of their funniest favorite people on YouTube. It's like, holy crap!
It's like
there's no way.
You gotta get search YouTube some more.
Yeah, you must be crazy.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, that's hard to believe.
Right. Just sit here and play games, and people like it.
Talk about stupid shit.
Right. I brought up our list of games. Not that you can really see it. I
know enough. I know like favorite things, and
just so I can talk about it. The last thing I have on here is Deal or No Deal, though. I haven't put any of our.
But I mean, the rest of them are recent
stuff.
Enough to know. And
but up to Deal or No Deal, we've played 135 games. So by the end of Segmas, probably 150.
Yeah.
So we've played like almost 150 games. 59 series or mini-series. 66 segs before Segmas. So again, we're like 78 after Segmas. And we've only done 11 live streams.
Yeah.
But me and you have only done 4.
Yep.
2, 3, 4.
Lolo, Cluster
5.
Truck, Pokemon, 2 Pokemons.
Yeah.
And
I mean game-wise.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy Taxi.
Right, Crazy Taxi.
Lolo, which was weirdly enough like one of our most popular.
Yeah.
And Cluster Truck, Tetris, NES, and Pokemon, the Nuzlocke.
Yeah.
Which we did 3 episodes
for. Did we do 3 of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of those. It was like a weird time when I had time after work before going home.
Yeah. There was like 1 month that we were able to do it, and that's really it.
Yeah, it's just, it's so hard to find time to do it now. But I mean, it's humbling, and we're not going anywhere. We're going to keep doing this. As long as you guys keep showing up, we're going to keep doing it.
That's right.
Even if you stop showing up, we'll probably keep doing it.
That's right, because we're having fun playing video games anyways.
Yeah,
so
you guys will move on with your lives and go do great things, and we'll still be here with our lack of lives doing not so great things.
Yeah, thanks.
We're just happy to be a part of your life, for however long you let us be.
I don't know. What do we want to talk about now?
I mean, we're getting close to the end of this podcast.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. We're at about an hour. I'm starting to fade. And I've had to pee for like the last 20 minutes.
If you can think, like, what's been your favorite or least favorite?
Dr. Chaos is definitely my least favorite.
Yeah.
And it's not
other than the ones we did by ourselves, obviously.
Yeah, it's not even about, like, I don't think we were terrible in it. It's just we didn't have anything to work with. It was it was a bad game, and it wasn't so irredeemably bad that it was that it wrapped back around to being funny.
No, because we couldn't even progress anywhere.
Yeah.
We're just like, we're stuck in this room. I can't even...
Yeah, the only material we had for that was this game sucks.
Right.
That was it. And you can only do that for so long.
Yeah, that's probably my least favorite, too. It really sucked. I hate that video.
Yeah.
Go watch it. It's awful.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, that's not including...
Good luck making it through there.
The ones that we did on our own. But...
Yeah. Favorite? That's a hard one.
Yeah, you'd probably have to look at this list.
Like, obviously, Katawa is, like...
Yeah, we have fun doing Katawa.
But it's...
That's what I was going to look up what day we started that. Like, how long we've been playing Katawa.
Dear God, it's... It's been a long time.
Yeah.
And it's coming to a close very soon.
No.
At least, like, the main game part of it.
Right.
Like, the main
We're
playthroughs.
going to do some little extra things. But
of course, but we're going to try to milk it for all it's worth.
Do you remember playing Overcooked?
I do.
I mean, we're going to remember.
Overcooked 2 is coming to Game Pass. We can play that.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's actually coming this week, I think.
I don't know what a favorite would be, because
there's so many good ones.
I mean, Katawa, just because of the interaction and stuff like we said.
DDLC was consistently funny to me.
Yep. Mario 3, we had fun playing together.
Yep. I enjoyed every moment of that.
And we just started Mario World. Spoilers.
Yeah, we've already mentioned it.
And that one's always fun.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Mario games, honestly.
The party games are fun, like Pac-Man Fever and Mario Party
Yeah.
and Super Mario Party, and we've played all those. We Play.
Yeah, that one was more popular than I was expecting.
Right. I don't know. There's just so many.
Yeah, it's hard to just pin down, like, oh, this was my favorite game we played.
Tetris 99.
I don't even remember playing that. I know we did, because I can picture it, but I don't remember it.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I can go back and watch old episodes and be like, oh, yeah, we did this.
Right. I don't know. There's a lot.
There's
have
moments I like parts of segs. Like, I wouldn't say, like, I loved the Burger Time episode, but I thought that part where we contact the
Jessica Travis.
Yeah. That
she never emailed us back.
Nope.
That's a shame.
Or calling the last Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Just the random shit we've done.
That was during Zoop.
Yeah. Like Zoop. It's so dumb.
Right. We get bored and do stupid crap.
Yeah, that's just the go-to.
Human Fall Flat. That one was
fun.
That
was a good one. I really liked playing that. Because that game was fun, and we made it funny because we kept screwing up.
Right.
And sabotaging each other. Anytime we can play at the same time and sabotage each other, it's a good time.
Right, exactly.
Like Yoshi. Yoshi was funny to me.
We like our co-op games.
Yeah.
They're fun to do.
Oh, man. Good times, though. But we're gonna keep doing this for a very long time, so stick around and see what happens. See what other visual novels we're gonna play.
That's right.
Segmas.
Here's to a good 2020.
Yeah, Segmas is coming soon.
So you better watch out.
Better
not cry.
You can cry. I cry.
Yeah.
Do I cry during this Segmas? Maybe not yet. It's coming.
No, that was Mario.
Yeah, that was Mario. There's a lot going on in that Mario playthrough. You just...
Yeah. It's a good one.
Keep an eye out for that. Oh, God.
But yeah, anyways, 2019 was great for numbers. We hope to continue growing.
Yeah,
that's what we're trying for. So thank you to everyone.
I mean, even if we stagnate, I just hope you guys stick around and want to... Because I'm having a blast doing this.
Right. And these are fun, these podcasts where we just talk for an hour.
Yeah, not so much right now because I've had to pee.
Yeah, sorry.
Really bad.
We can end this.
It's starting to hurt. But I love you guys. Thank you for sticking around. And like I said, shoot us a comment. Tell us how long you've been around for. Tell us the first video you watched of ours or something.
True. Tell us your favorite or the first one you watched or whatever.
Or anything. Comment anything and we will read it.
Yeah. Comment flippity blah 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 blah. And we'll read that.
I want to see how you spell that.
There you go. Spell it.
That's the only comment.
The
We're going to get like 4 comments of just that. It'll be like, hey, we got all these comments.
Right.
It's all just
time
that.
to read comments.
Different spellings of that. Dear God. All right. Well, next week for the podcast, we'll be doing the reading of the Game Awards results. And we'll probably just do another like chat.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Things that we may have forgotten from this one or something if we can.
Yeah. But we will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Bye, friends.
Love you.
This is the outro song. La 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 la.
I didn't know there was gonna be an outro song. Do 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 do
Now
do
the
do do
actual
do
outro
do
song.
do 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 do.